What's up, guys? Ready when you are. Doing good.
So what did the tape show you about this game last week?
Really excited about where the run game's going. I thought our offensive line did a great job. Running backs continue to improve. And that's a part of our game we've been working hard on. So it was good to see that take a next step. And a lot of credit to Minnesota. They did a good job, especially in the pass game and protection. And it's a good unit.
What did you like most about the second half adjustments you made?
I think all year our guys done a great job with the third quarter, the first drive of the third quarter. So the communication at halftime has been great. Our assistant coaches, everybody getting together and being on the same page. But no, I thought it was positive job finishing in the run game in the second half.
What's the trade-off between when you're playing against blitzes to get the quarterback on the move, bootlegs outside, versus cutting off half the field when you do that?
Yeah, I think that that's something, a part of our offense we always like to get to. Sometimes we're playing a scheme that has really wide edges where it's not as possible. But as much as we can, that's something that we're always trying to do.
Minnesota, I assume, was one of those wide edges.
Yeah, absolutely. They were taking some of those things away, and there's plenty of opportunities that probably opportunities missed as far as myself not getting us in those positions. But just a credit to our run game, I thought we did a good job.
You talked to Jaxon today, and he was asked about you having 2 catches. He said we won 26-0, and that's sort of some receivers might get upset if they don't get the balls. How have you seen him handle a rare, quiet game?
I think that tells you, all you need to know about him. He's a team first guy, and would have loved to get him more opportunities, but that's why he is who he is. He's a good teammate first, and a great player second, and I think all the guys around the locker room respect that about him.
How tough is that balance and wanting to get him more, even when they're determined to kind of try to take him out of it?
Well, it's not as tough with guys like Jax. It's all about winning the game, and there's more than one ways to win. Our guys have done a good job through the air this year, but it was good to go play a game a different way. Obviously, our defense was phenomenal, but sustaining drives is something that we've been preaching, and I thought we did a better job of that in the last game.
When you do look at the kind of the few protection challenges from the first half, what did you kind of see being the root issues of a couple of those? Were they just kind of getting you the right calls? I know sometimes they're bringing more than you can block. Period. Kind of what did you kind of see out of that as a whole?
Yeah, I think number one, just credit to Minnesota with what they did schematically. A team that you're ready to bring blitz is what they do. But we had some communication errors, we had some technique errors, we had some bad play calls. So a lot of things that we had to fix going into the second half.
Atlanta's got, I think, third most sacks in the league. They like to blitz a lot too. What do you see out of there?
Yeah, again, another really well coached unit. Obviously, they know how to attack protections. They got some really good rushers at, obviously at the defensive line position, but linebackers as well. So, it's another week of a team that we got to get ready for their pressures.
How are they similar or different, blitzing in Minnesota?
I just think in the third down situations, I think they just present a lot of problems to your protections. They do a great job of scheming it up. They have some really talented coaches on that staff, and they know how to use their players.
You grew up as a kid around the NFL. What was it like moving around as your dad had to move around?
Yeah.
Was that a fun thing, a hard thing?
Yeah, I was really blessed that I didn't have to do that too much. Only had to go a few places. My brothers weren't as lucky, just based on when they were born. But that's part of the gig, and it's also, one of the privileges too. You get to see different parts of the world, and that's what I'm trying to teach my kids right now too, is to see the positive in it.
Going back to that defense and what makes them so good, they're really good inside the 30. Are they doing something different down there than what you've seen or what other teams present?
Yeah, I think that's a great question. I look forward to studying that more tonight. It's kind of our red zone night, our strike zone night. But I think this is a really good defense. I think they know what they're doing schematically. They know how to attack protections. They know how to, attack what you do best. So we got to go put our heads together upstairs and put a plan together.
Even without Rashid catching a lot of balls, are you seeing defenses like having to account for him and open up things for other players?
Yeah, I think it's probably no. I think it's definitely helps your run game. With guys like him and 11 on the field, as far as the kind of coverage that you get. You get to a one receiver set as well, and you put 22 or 11 out there, and they still demand coverage and help sometimes help you get lesser boxes. That Sheed's been doing a great job, and he had a really good practice today, like he always does, and I just see him and Sam's chemistry growing.
I don't think we ever asked you about your own football playing background. How did you end up playing safety?
Well, I would have loved to play offense, and then I got to Colorado State, and they told me I couldn't run. They were right, so put me on the defensive side of the ball. Just the way it all worked out. I was really glad the way it worked out. Loved my time playing defense. Coming out of high school, I always saw myself as an offensive skill player, and then got to go see a different side of the world up there in Fort Collins, and what a blessing that was.
Forgive me for not knowing this, but what did you play offensively?
In high school, back in high school, I played receiver. Yeah.
Okay. Was there ever a thought of playing quarterback?
Yes, was not a good thrower of the football, so took my medicine and went to go play a position I could play, get more reps at. My younger brother is a good quarterback, Clay. He's a good player, good quarterback.
On the defensive side of the ball, help you as an offensive coach being senior side of the ball?
Yeah, I think so. I think anytime, especially like some of the young coaches we get to work with that come from the other side of the ball, it's such an important perspective when you're lining up scout teams and just seeing the overall picture. So I think that's helpful to have multiple perspectives, coaching offense and defense.
Did you have any opportunities to play offense at any college?
No, I was a DB at Colorado State, 5 great years with the Rams. Yep.
Anything else? Thank you.
Thanks for asking that.